are to be decided, and that would push, and again, if you come at this from a Republican perspective, I did Joe Biden's math to get him up. Donald Trump's leading here. He's leading here. He's leading here. We expect him to win here. That's his. This one's interesting. We expect him to get this, and these normally would be Trump states out here, and Alaska. So again, we're open to being surprised. But if it plays out in a traditional map, that's where we're going to be. That's where we'll be as we go to the West Coast, somewhere in that ballpark. This is not an exact science, but somewhere in that ballpark, looking at Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, and maybe Iowa, and then one more congressional district there. That's the way the map looks right now, that we're going to have that tense. And we'll see. Sometime, again, we've had some surprises so far, but we haven't had many flips. We've had some tension. We've had back and forth, and we'll see how it goes. Right now, the only flip on the board is Arizona. Maybe that congressional district. We're going to count votes, and it's fun for us. It's tense. If you're in the campaign headquarters right now, it is really tense.
Both campaigns are very, very
absolutely
nervous right now. But this election is basically different because there's so much early voting that occurred, especially in those blue wall 3 states, and that apparently that early vote, which skews Democratic, has not really been counted yet.
No, so that's the issue, and I'm going to switch over, and I switch this back. We go through these hypotheticals. It's not to alarm you at home. We go through them. I like to switch it back at the end, so just if you do see it again, you understand where we are, not where we might be. This is where we are in terms of votes, and everything here, this is all real. It's just some of it's not contextual yet because we're waiting. We have pieces of votes, but we're missing pieces of vote. And again, at this point in the night, I don't think a lot of people thought Donald Trump would be leading in the popular vote, but we have a long way to go. But it's significant, 51% to 47%. He's 3 million votes ahead. He's 3 million votes ahead. We don't have any votes from California, the nation's most populous state. So that's going to change. We know that without a doubt as the West Coast comes in. We know that without a doubt. But we also know, Pennsylvania is not a small state either, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and we have not much in so far. 1.6 to 1.2, just to go back in time. And remember, 2.9, 2.9. We have a long way to go, and turnout is higher this time, right? So this is just shy, this is just shy of 6. You add it's just shy of 6 million, and we're not there. We're just not there. And so if you're looking at the map as a Republican, you're grateful that it's red, but it's really early on. We got a long way to go. And again, I'm going to be a broken record here, but we're looking at Northampton County here, maybe 40% of the vote, a little shy of that. You come down here to Bucks County, key suburb just outside of Philadelphia. This is the more conservative of the suburbs in the call around Philadelphia, 12% of the vote maybe. You come down to Montgomery County, again, big suburban area, absolutely critical to the Democrats. So you see that Trump lead right now. But we haven't counted most of the votes in Montgomery County. We haven't counted most of the votes in Chester County. We haven't counted most of the votes in Delaware County. And the biggest basket of them all, Philadelphia City, and then Philadelphia County around it, the suburbs around it. It's going to be overwhelmingly Democratic, and we haven't counted hardly any of it.
Only 22% of the vote.
Right.
Philadelphia County is in.
It's like you're looking at a football game and just saying, okay, first quarter, end it. It's not the way it works.
I want to check in with Pamela Brown. She's getting some new information on what's going on in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, you're talking about Philadelphia right there, and it's slow going through the influx of mail-in ballots. They've gone through around 76,000 mail-in ballots, and they have a lot more to go. In total, they have around 350,000 to get to. That's according to the city commissioner there. It's the same story over in Allegheny County. That, of course, is another big county there that has Pittsburgh, the home of Pittsburgh. They also have 350,000 mail-in ballots to get through. And in the Philadelphia suburbs alone, you have more than 500,000 mail-in ballots to get to. So I think, as we're looking at this, as we're looking at the numbers slowly coming in there in Pennsylvania, it is keeping us on the edge of our seats, especially in Philadelphia, that Democratic stronghold, John King, where we had 350,000 mail-in ballots for going through. Right now, though, like I said, they've only gone through 76,000. That is behind schedule to what they thought. They thought by around 8 p.m. Eastern time, they would have 100,000 counted. So they're behind schedule a little bit there. And I'm told by officials they're going to be working through the night trying to quickly tabulate the influx of mail-in ballots that they got there in Pennsylvania. Remember, they just started this morning opening up those ballots. They were way behind compared to other states. They did not get a head start. And Pennsylvania is a state that does not have a history of counting absentee ballots. In Allegheny County, again, where Pittsburgh is, you have 350,000 ballots that they're having to get through there. And I'm told by officials, again, in Allegheny County, they're going to be working through the night to try to get everything tabulated. But one person I spoke to said, look, And this is gonna keep us in suspense because they just have to work through it through the night, and we may not have a better idea in terms of the total tabulation for those mail-in ballots for a bit, John.